My humble pranams to Dr. Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji Garu and also Madam Swarnamala Patri also. Dear friends, dear masters, dear gods of Malaysia, welcome to today's platform of wisdom sharing from a very, very senior master, Master Venu Gopal Reddy Garu. Mr. Venu Gopal is very, very close to Patriji. All the spiritual India and spiritual science books coming out from their office has to be seen by Patriji also before it gets published. So Mr. Venu Gopal Reddy Garu is from Hyderabad. He started his spiritual journey in the year 1996. His intense meditation, practice, and being a vast reader of all New Age spiritual books inspired him to do more research on soul science, masters. As advised by his master Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji, he started publishing bi-monthly New Age spiritual magazines. We all know Spiritual India in the year 2003 and also Spiritual Science in the year 2010. By incorporating spiritually inspiring concepts on various topics, masters of life and teachings of ancient gurus and New Age masters across the globe. From the year 2012, he started conducting workshops in India and abroad on various New Age spiritual concepts in like science of meditation, karma and lifetimes, life of the death, shamanic wisdom, ashrams, subtle bodies, pyramid energy, and extra. Dear masters, I have a close ties with Mr. Venu Gopal Reddy Garu because both Mr. Venu Gopal Reddy Garu and Sai Kumar Reddy Garu were instrumental in publishing my book, The Spiritual Journey. So thank you, sir, for that.
Thank you.
So, masters, let's invite very senior master, very experienced speaker, Master Venu Gopal Reddy Garu, onto our platform to share his topic today on mind over matter. Welcome, sir. Introduce yourself again and start off, sir.
Thank you, my dear sir, Lakshmanaya Garu, and the whole Malaysian team. I'm very happy to see you all and share my wisdom. So, before going, I tell about myself in 2 minutes. So, I started my journey in the year 1996 because I was too young to explore the science of soul, but I don't know how to approach. At that time, I was searching. At that time, I read a magazine called Osho Times. Through that magazine, I came to know that meditation, a word meditation, first time I heard and I explored the entire dimension of the meditation, theoretically, not any practical thing. Then, after 2 or 3 months, I met my master Patriji. I learned the art and science of meditation, and my journey began. So, from 97 to 2000, the whole exploration started. Continuous meditation. Not meditation means hours together meditation and reading lots and lots of books about spirituality and spiritual science in all areas. Throughout the world, so many great masters are there. I used to collect all the information through Patriji, Dr. Newton, one of my best friend, Dr. Newton. And so many books I read, and simultaneously I used to meditate and spiritual work. From the day one, I started working Patriji to produce literature like pamphlets, booklets, letterheads, so many spiritual literature. So up to 2000, the year 2000, my work was like that. And then from the year 2000 to 2003, I started moving with Patriji and along with Sai Kumar Reddy Garu towards North India. The entire North India we moved and conducted the classes. So in the year 2003, Patriji gave me this opportunity, a wonderful opportunity to share the wisdom of the great masters. So he want to establish a magazine called Spiritual India. So we started publishing from the year 2003, November 11th. The first issue has published. So the Spiritual India is catered to all the information, worldwide information about the spirituality and the great masters, the ancient gurus, what they taught and how they live, how their entire life and teachings. And along with that, so much of information, what is going around the entire world, how many, there are so many other masters are coming into the spiritual area. So we started publishing so much of information and all, it's like a 360 degrees information in spirituality. Then in the year 2010, Patriji gave me one more opportunity to publish Spiritual Science magazine. There are many scientists like Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Richard Gerber, and like so many of masters are there in the international. They are coming through the science and spirituality. They are they are creating a bridge between the science and the spirituality. So for that, we started Spiritual Science magazine. So we are publishing the Spiritual Science and Spiritual India continuously. So this is my work. Whenever I get time, I share my wisdom through like this. So, my dear friends, before we will start the session, and I'll share some information through the screen. See, the topic is mind over matter. So, the mind is most important thing, my dear friends. Actually, we'll see the mind and body are entangled together. We experience body objectively and we experience mind subjectively. See, this is the crucial point. Most of us, we don't know about, we exist in the mental area, which is the subjective part, which is invisible. Your brain is only instrument, my dear friends. Your brain is not thinking. It's like a component, like a mobile phone. It receives the signals and it broadcasts. And it is a receiver and broadcasting unit. It doesn't have any mechanism to think. Then how the mind works? The mind is in a subtle area. You cannot see it. You can catch your body, but you cannot catch your mind. Because the mind exists in a subtle area because we are basically energy, consciousness, wisdom units. Every human being on the earth. My dear friends, remember this point. We are energy units. Energy, consciousness, wisdom. We operate from the energy to matter. We operate energy to matter. Remember this point. Consciousness, energy, matter. It is like this. The consciousness and the energy. Consciousness produces energy, energy to matter. So, how the energy affects the matter? Because as a human beings, we are solid units, like a physical system. We are living in a physical system. So when the energy produces, we always operate through the energy system called a mental body. There the mind operates. mind, man, manush, everything comes from the mind only. So we operate from the mind, that means in the mental body, we operate through the every actions and everything in physical reality, it exists in the mind first, then it reflects in the physical reality. Everything produces in the non-physical area first, then it appears in the physical area. Because why, how it, because you are in a physical body, like the higher always rules the lower. The energy always, whenever you think in this physical body, you are in the physical body, whenever you think, you receive the signals from the mind, and through the brain, the signals it produces, it broadcasts. If you are feeling happy, instantly, when the mind, mentally, if you are feel happy, naturally, your body reacts happily. If you are disturbed, or if you are any kind of tension on anything happens in the mind, immediately it reflects. It's a kind of the ripple effect. Why? Because the energy always goes towards the downwards, like a water flows towards the down. Wherever the water, whenever you leave the water, wherever it goes towards the downwards. Similarly, the energy also follows towards the matter. Because you are living in a matter objective world, naturally the energy comes in. Whenever you think, you operate from the, most of the time you operate from the mental world, my dear friends. Everything, everything, even your physical body also operating in the energy manner only. We cannot see the energy. That doesn't mean only you are working with the physical, but everything, even in the physical body also, everything is energy. There is nothing like a, you can see the matter, but if you open it, each and everything, if you go deeper into the cell and again into the deeper into the DNA, even going to the deeper and deeper, you find only energy only. There is no matter at all. Our perception limits us to experience only matter, but our reality is based on the energy or consciousness. So if you want to sit right, if you want to lead a wonderful life or anything, you have to go through the energy levels where it is coming from. You have to clear that area first. This is where the meditation helps, my dear friends. Why? Because we don't know that, we think that we are always in a physical body only. But we are not only physical body, we operate, we always think continuously, not knowing that we are operating from the non-physical area. We believe our entire structure, the physical reality based on the, we believe that we are only physical beings, but the entire system is operating from the non-physical area. We don't know that, we don't perceive our reality is locked in the physical system only. We can perceive, our perception limits us to experience only the physical dimension. But if you practice meditation or energy science, if you know the energy science, you can access the your own energy or consciousness area through the meditation. How we can approach those areas, our original identity, where we have come from, how the physical system is operating, everything is based on the non-physical part of our own self. Because we are consciousness units first, then the physical the next. Your physical body and the entire system is designed through the consciousness and energy only. This is the end product of your own self, the end product of your own higher self or the consciousness, which operates through the behind your physical body. Whatever you perceive the external world, your brain receives and it transfers all the information through the mind. The mind again, you receive the signals from the mind, you broadcast the same signals through the brain or this physical body, but nothing happens in the physical body, my dear friends. Everything happens in the energy. This is how the energy affects the matter. Wherever your attention goes, the energy flows towards that. Your attention, wherever your attention goes, the energy automatically it goes there. Suppose if you are thinking continuously, that means the average human beings thinks about 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. The average human being 60,000 thoughts per day. 99% of these thoughts are not productive. That means you are not at all conscious of yourself because you believe that whatever is going inside, you believe that it is real. How it affects the body? Actually, your body is absolutely fantastic. If you leave your body in a natural, as when you exist in the earth plane, as designed by the God itself through the Panchabhutas, it is a wonderful mechanism. But your mind interrupts in so many ways continuously. Because of interpretation of your mind, that mind means the signals, the energy system which is not clear in the mental area, it always interferes through the body. That's how your body disturbs. When your body disturbs, naturally, when your mind disturbs, your body also disturbs. It is the link between, because these two are always attached. If you are producing negative thoughts, fear-oriented thoughts, rigid, and if you are sending, if you are receiving this kind of thinking, if you are producing continuously years together, you receive and you are spreading the same information and continuously through your entire body, naturally, whatever you think, your brain receives the same signals and it broadcasts the same signals, and your body receives the same kind of signals. It spreads entire through the nerve system, through the neurons. And the same energy goes and stores, your whole cells will be stored in the same kind of information. Because you don't know what you are thinking, 60,000 thoughts, you don't know how much information you are giving to your physical body. Because you are not aware, not knowing anything, you receive so much of negative information we receive, and through that negative information, the whole body, it goes through the, because it is energy waves only. But the end product is your physical body, it settles down in the physical body only through the information. In the cells, in the entire your body, it spreads out. Whatever you think, immediately your brain receives those kind of signals and it broadcasts to your body. If you continuously thinking fear-oriented thoughts or any kind of negative thoughts, your body shrinks naturally. If you are tensed, if you are overreact, naturally your body consumes a lot of energy, bioenergy, or any kind of energy. Naturally, when you use a lot of energy, your body utilizes the productive energy instantly. So naturally, you will become so weak after some times. This is how the energy affects the matter. If you are in a good and happy and more energetic, naturally your body will reflect the same kind of thing. That's the, see, the natural restless and irrelevant patterns of mind results in a great unwanted dissipation of energy. You can see here, your body is totally surrounded by the energy field. Your body is depends on this energy field, not this energy field is depends on the physical body. Your physical body is totally depends on this, because you are operating from this area. You are totally operating from this mental area where the energy is. You can see the energy patterns surrounded by your physical field. So you have to be very careful in this area, the energy area where you are operating. If anything happens, disturbance here in the energy, slowly, the same effects will be appear in the physical body. This is how the energy matter collaboration. That means the energy and the matter. The energy is one side and the matter is one side. Naturally, slowly, it affects the body also. If there is something happens in the non-physical area, slowly it appears in the physical body through the energy, through the brain and the neurons, and finally through your nerve system and the cells. This is the pathway. So when you are in a unwanted dissipation of energy, that means you lose lots and lots of energy, which you do not know. In day-to-day life, you lose lots of energy through the unwanted thinking patterns, which is 60,000 thoughts is not required, but we produce. We receive lots of information from external world, but less in life. Because you are not at all aware of those thoughts, what is happening inside. See, when the energy of the soul thus is dissipated, the physical body becomes weak and more susceptible to attacks of the various external sources. This is how happens. 90% of these diseases are psychosomatic because it is based on your mind. World Health Organization says 90% of the diseases are psychosomatic. Psychosomaticity, but means it happens in the mind first, slowly it affects in the body. So you have to take care of your mind first. Then the matter automatically if your mind is clear, naturally your body also clear. Whatever happens in the mind, it reflects in the body because the energy where your body is receiving continuously from the mind, mental body. So all the information coming from those areas, you have to separate your mind first. When your mind is happy and energetic and clear, naturally, all the information wherever you are receiving, naturally, the body and the entire your life will be fantastic because always you are interacting with the mind, my dear friends. So we are totally engaged with the mind. We operate always from here, not here. That's why the word sub basically means not conscious of. That means we are not conscious of consciousness. We have a wonderful capacity. We have a great capacity. The only human being can do this. Not any animal or plants, any kingdom. They are conscious, but not conscious of consciousness. Only human being can do this. You are conscious, and if you practice If you want, you can be conscious of consciousness also through the same mind, through the practice of, if you practice regular meditation, if you go beyond the mind, because you are always attached to the mind, the objective world outside. So your mind is so scattered. A scattered mind cannot give you a full information, a full life. So what you have to do is you have to unify the mind. A scattered mind is always less access to the life. Yes, we live 60 years or 70 years or 80 years or even 100 years also. If you live on the planet Earth without knowing, not conscious of your own consciousness, not knowing what is happening inside, what is the use? If you don't know about, if you believe that you are, whatever, only you are at a body and your brain or something is happening, the entire life you are living in an illusion, not in a reality. A human being can access two worlds simultaneously. One is objective world and one is a subjective world. We always have this capacity. Every human being. Yes, we are living in an objective world. Simultaneously, you can access to the subjective world. 99% of your operating system in the physical area is from the non-physical only, the subjective area only. But we are locked in the physical area. We don't know, we don't want to go beyond our physical system. Only the meditation gives access to this, your own non-physical area. We always operate knowingly or unknowingly in two worlds, the objective world and the subjective world. Most of the human beings, they don't look towards the subjective world where your entire being, your entire personality, physical and non-physical area will reflect in the non-physical area. We forget that we are non-physical beings. So we are living in two worlds, subjective and objective. If you believe that you are only objective world, I am this body only, or my mind only, then your mind and your body also becomes, even your mind also, if you think that you are only this body and mind, even after some time, even subtly, your mind is in a non-physical part. But after thinking continuously, leading so many years, your belief systems, your emotions, your in day-to-day life, whatever you feel and experience, the outer world, if you perceive the outer world, that is the only reality. Even your mind also becomes like a concrete. Even your mind also becomes like a matter. Your mind is actually not a matter. It is subjective, it is energy field. But by experiencing continuously, not knowing yourself, what is happening inside, if you believe that you are a physical only, physical body only, you are in a flesh and bones, then slowly, what happens? Your mind also becomes like a rock. So not knowingly, we produce so many thoughts. Because of that, you scattered your energy. You are not unified yourself. To experience, to enjoy, to lead a perfect life, you need unity of mind, not a scattered mind. A scattered mind always thinks. When you think, you lose the reality. When you don't know what is happening inside and producing so many thoughts continuously, it's like a chatterbox. That's why the master says that you are not conscious of consciousness. This in turn means that we operate less than fully conscious. What less than fully conscious means? You are living less than full life. There is a greater life. Once you access the mind and go beyond the mind, you can access this information, my dear friends. We are living in two worlds. One is objective and subjective. You can go beyond your mind when you access, when you withdraw yourself from the external world, when you withdraw your scattered mind. That means when you lose your grip, the external objects, whatever the collection you have in the mind, objectively, when you lose the grip from the objective world, slowly withdraw from the entire objective world and you become unified. That is called going within. It's called going within. How you can go within, without, within. Out is objective world, in is a subjective world. When you go inside, there is no so many, there is no scatters. When you go inside, there is only one, that is called the energy and consciousness. When you come out, your mind scatters. When you go inside, your mind unifies. See, when you are unified, you are very powerful. Instead of thinking 60,000 thoughts, if you are unified yourself through meditation, single thought is enough. One thought, I can heal my body. If you are doing 1 hour meditation, totally cessation of your mind, where there is no thoughts. After the meditation, if you think, I am absolutely fine, I'm happy, then naturally your body will reflect, because the mind is so powerful at that time, because you are so unified. You can see so many rishis and masters and great yogis, they have tremendous thought power. How they can have, how they can use those powers? Because they are much unified. We too can do this by regular meditation, by doing meditation regularly, my dear friends. Regular meditation gives the essence of the unified consciousness, the unity of the mind, not scattered. Because you are operating in an objective world, you are in a samsara. Naturally, you collect so much information, but by doing regular meditation, you lose the grip of the objective world. And when you lose the grip, when your mind loses the grip of objective world, naturally it introverts, it unifies. When it unifies, you access, the same mind can access the higher mind. When you come into the physical world, it is the same mind will operate in lower dimension. When you unifies, the same mind can operate in a higher dimension. That is called the higher mind. See, that's why I'm saying every human being can operate in two worlds, a physical and non-physical. Only the meditation can give you this opportunity. When by regular practicing, when you a master who practices regular meditation, they know perfectly what is subject and what is object. You must travel these two worlds. Then only that means you are operating in a material world and non-material, mind and matter. If you do regular meditation, if you unify your mind, the mind affects on the matter very beautifully, because it loses the unwanted dust from the external world, and only it always be happy. When you unify, you are almost happy. You access the life more beautifully. Your mind body system will heal always, because you are more energetic, because you are unified. When you are unified, you access more energy consciousness, less information. When you are scattered, you access more information, less life. You access more information from the world, but less life. Because You think and think and think and think and think and continuously, not knowing what is happening inside your own self. You believe, you make yourself to believe that whatever is happening inside is correct. But you don't know what is happening inside, how much a negative impulses, a negative energy is giving, and how much you are attracting through the signals, not knowing that totally you are not conscious at all what is happening inside. Slowly, your body receives the same kind of signals and slowly it disturbs. Not only you are disturbing mentally yourself, you are disturbing your body also. This is how mind over matter. The mind is most important area, my dear friends. If you take care of your mind, naturally, ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. This is what Ashtavakra says. So being conscious means being conscious of living in the moment, not thinking continuously, my dear friends. Remember, this is the most important area in as a spiritual master. You may know so much of abundant subject. I know the entire world, how much information are there in the entire world. My job is to give the information to through the magazine called Spiritual India and Spiritual Science. But even knowing all those things also, even knowing all this information also, being in the moment is the most important. If your mind scatters, then there is no use. Even knowing so much of spiritual information also, there is no use. A scattered mind, with the scattered mind, you collect the information of spiritual this thing, but it cannot be useful. We are mostly unable to do this. Why? Because we think continuously, and thinking takes us out of the moment, out of the reality. Not knowing what is going inside, that means you are out of the reality. You are in the head, my dear friends, not in the reality. Your head doesn't give any reality, my dear friends. It only gives the information. Reality gives always when you are unified yourself, when you light like a lamp, which is not moving here and there, a constant light. How? By unifying your own energy fields through meditation regularly. When you do continuous meditation, then after some time, slowly, your mind loses the grip of the external objective world, and slowly it unifies. Yes, you operate in the material zone in day-to-day world, but you don't affect. When you do regular meditation, when you access your own higher mind continuously, slowly, your lower mind loses its grip in the objective world. You don't react very fast. You don't collect the information emotionally. You don't do any kind of things a common man do in the world. Because you are always aware, you are more energetic, you are more happy, you are less reactive and more access to the life. Because you are a unified personality, not a scattered personality. Regular doing meditation, what happens when you do meditation continuously, then slowly it loses the grip. I will give you an example. It's like a magnet. When you throw a magnet on the road, it collects lots and lots of dust. Your lower mind, your objective mind always collects so much of dust from the external world. But if you do meditation regularly, you can access, when you access your mind, what is happening in your mind, when you know about your thoughts and emotions, and you go beyond these thoughts and emotions, you know your mind perfectly. As a unified personality, you move like a Mercury in the world. A mercury doesn't collect any information, any kind of, it moves. A magnet collects all the dust. You can do it. You throw a magnet on the road, it collects so much of dust. And if you put few drops, the mercury, it don't collect. It moves wherever it want to move, but it don't collect anything. Similarly, you can also maintain the same kind of mind, and absolutely you can maintain these qualities by doing regular meditation. You have to lose the grip of the external world. A non-meditator always attached to the objects. A regular meditator always becomes like an observer. When your mind is attached to the object, it draws the entire your energy. When you are not attached in the external world, you become like an observer. All these qualities as an observer, if you want to become an observer, all these qualities, we can experience all these qualities through meditation. The practice, and practice. Become like a master. Become like energy and consciousness units, not matter units. When you think yourself as you are only a matter-oriented fellow, your whole idea, your whole mind, and your whole reality will be in material world only. If you think you are not only body, your body is operating through the energy consciousness units, then you access greater realities of your own self, my dear friends. So regular meditation gives you to access the greater side of your own self, like a higher mind activity, which is there inside your own, or you only, so that when you access regularly, naturally, the grip of your lower mind, when you comes and when you move in the world, in day-to-day life, it won't disturb that much. So this is how the mind always works. The mind is as a wonderful tool, but how you take care of your mind, how you access your mind and go beyond, how you access your mind, how you know what is happening inside, what exactly the mind, unless you unite yourself, when you go beyond your mind, then only you can see, as like an eagle. Everyone can experience this. Where there is no thoughts, still you are alive, still you are watching, still you are conscious. At that time, you are totally conscious of consciousness. You know your mind is, there is no mental activity. You are stable. You are fully conscious. You are experiencing something else where when you go beyond your mind. See, you become an observer. Your mind is totally unite with yourself. Your mind merges into the soul consciousness and you become one. There is no duality at that time. Be there. Spend more time. Spend more time and spend more time. Slowly come back and enjoy the world which is outside, the objective world. That is why the whole world is suffering, because they believe that they are only mind, body. Even they don't know about the mind. They believe that They are only flesh and bones. Something is operating here, and whatever they see, they believe, they operate, they live 40, 50, 60, 70 years. That's it. As a great meditator, they can access both worlds simultaneously. With less effective of the external world, they can live like a lamp. They can light the world. So, my dear friends, always remember this point. We always operating from the non-physical to physical. We are non-physical beings first. We are energy consciousness units living in this physical body, occupied this physical body, dwelling in the physical body, a doer in the physical body. Your physical body don't think. Your physical body receives the signals through the brain. Don't trap the objective reality. Come back and go within. Leave the objects for some time and unified. When you leave the objects, you become unified and go within and see yourself clearly who you are. Then come out into the objective world and enjoy. If you do this practice regularly, even when you come out of, if you are a sincere seeker, if you are a sincere practitioner of this spiritual area, even when you come out of this also, and you are operating in the external world also, you are very conscious of what is happening inside. You must always aware what is happening inside. You are not a thinking machine, my dear friends. We are not thinking machines. You should always scan yourself, what is happening inside. If something is going inside, blah, 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 stop. Don't think it continuously. Yes, something is going wrong inside. Okay, when you're aware, then the mental chatter immediately stops. When you're not aware, you believe that the mental chatter itself you, because you are not conscious of consciousness, what is going inside. Practice this. And when you practice, something is not necessary information is going inside, then immediately it stops. The number one point, you are not aware. When you're aware, it stops. You will have a grip. Slowly, slowly, you will have the grip. Something is inside going. Again, the chatter will continue. Again, you see something is going inside. Unnecessary information is going inside. Again, it stops. Because you are aware. When you are aware, it stops. If this practice continues, naturally, you are more aware of your mental chatter. When you are more aware of your mental chatter, you are more access to the life. I cannot say, I can only give you this theoretical information or in words, but a person who experiences this, they can maintain the same silence inside if they move in an external world also. Because inside you are totally silenced, because there is no chatter box is going inside. You are totally aware. You are totally silenced. Otherwise, the chatter box will continue, and you make yourself believe that chatter box is you, but you are not that. You are behind that, actually. Sir, some unnecessary information is continuously moving. That means you are fluctuating yourself. When your consciousness, when your energy fluctuates, you are less access to the life energy. So don't fluctuate yourself too much. Come back, unified your energies through the practice of regular meditation, my dear friends. And this is the only few glimpses of information I can give you at this present moment, because it's a one-day workshop. I cannot give more information on this 45 minutes, 1 hour time. This is the basic things. You have to practice, move from the objective world to subjective world, access, be there most of the time, and come back slowly, slowly, aware of your mind. Once you are aware of your mind, slowly, in the deeper level of your emotions also, you can be aware of your emotions. And if you are aware of mind and emotions, you are aware of everything. Nothing comes out without your permission, mentally or emotionally, because you are stable. Everything will be under your control. So, my dear friends, as an immortal species, that's why we reincarnate continuously over and over. We compelled to live in it and experience all this negative. Why? Because we always, when you don't know, naturally you live in a negative zones most of the time. The whole world is moving in that area only. So being less than fully conscious means that means the only way to grow in consciousness is consciously. Be conscious. So don't live in your heads always. Lose the grip of external world sometime. Slow down the process. Naturally, when you slow down, naturally, when the mind settles down, naturally, your brain also accesses the less information and it relaxes. The whole nervous system will be very relaxed. Otherwise, if you are bombarding continuously with the information, so many thoughts, your brain naturally receives and whole your nervous system continuously processes so much of data. When you relax, naturally, all your nervous system and the entire body relaxes. When it relaxes, it absorbs the energy. Give energy to your body, not continuous bombarding thoughts. Give energy through meditation. When you do meditation, naturally your body relaxes, your brain and every system, the whole entire system will becomes like a energy being. Naturally, your body access to the higher energies. When you do this regularly, whole your body becomes less mass and more energy. The whole your cell structure is more mass. That means when you think more materialistically, your whole body becomes material. Even because of your thinking, even your cell structure, everything becomes more material or more mass. When you access your towards the higher mind, when you receive more energy, the same energy will operate everywhere. Your whole body becomes more energized and entire your cells and everything will become more light. One side is energy and one side is light. This is the material and this is the non-material light area. So the entire your cells also becomes less mass, more energy. You can do this by regular practice of meditation. That's why whoever regular practice meditation, a person who practices regular meditation, they can heal themselves very fast because they are moving from the matter to the energy. Their cells are moving from the matter to the energy. They are filling the instead of matter, they are feeling the energy, the light. Give the opportunity to your body to absorb the light, the cosmic light. So, my dear friends, this is how the mind affects the body or the matter. You have a tremendous thought power, but we don't use it because when the scattered mind is having less energy, when the unified mind having the more energy, naturally, because when you unified, you have a beam of light. A single thought is enough. If a group of practitioners, a regular, you can practice yourself being a regular meeting, conduct a regular meeting or 10 or 15 with group of practitioners, a regular makes yourself a regular time period and continuously do for 6 months or 1 year, makes yourself always intent. Make yourself intent that I am going to live more than 100 years, 120 years or 130 or 140 years. All the group members, not one. Because of as a meditators are living in the light, naturally the thought process will make them live 130 or 140 years. This can happen. This is how physically immortal. There are so many yogis, they live like that. Because we believe that we are only mass and material. That's how we believe that we are unfortunate only physical systems. But when you make your physical body like a light through your mind, when your mind illuminates, naturally your body also illuminates. When your mind becomes matter, your body also becomes matter. When your mind also becomes like a light, your body also becomes light. Feel the light. Practice this regularly as a group of members, then see what happens. The unified thoughts and group thoughts gives more access to the whatever you want, you will experience that. Because you have a tremendous thought power. You see the Uri Geller videos, how he can just through the thought power, how he can bend the material things, spoon, so many material objects he can just, because he uses his thought power. When you have a unite mechanism, naturally you have a tremendous power to operate. So a scattered mind always having the less energy field, and a unified mind always have a tremendous energy field. So, my dear friends, unify yourself through the practice of regular meditation. And for more information, my dear friends, read this Spiritual India, subscribe. I have given the information link in the chat box. These are the most important magazines for your own spiritual growth. You will access so much of information, not only one or two. You will get the wonderful information through this Spiritual Science and Spiritual India magazines. You can subscribe. And my dear friends, I am happy to share this wisdom, whatever the information I gave you. Thank you very much. Close. So thank you very much, Lakshmaya sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, Mr. Venu Garu.
Yeah.
Wonderful sharing on this particular subject of mind over matter.
Yeah.
We receive actually a lot of insights, although a little bit extra abstract, but it's a very powerful subject.
Yes, sir.
How, if you can transcend the mind, what you can achieve, not to stay with the physical level, you can reach the non-physical level also. That's what we learn through this meditation and through others' practice. I think most of us can reach that level.
Practice.
The practice, practice, practice.
Yes, sir. You
So
are
very,
absolutely right.
you have through your subject, you have highlighted the very great importance of meditation, because
Yes, sir.
otherwise we will be the physical level only. We will never,
Yeah.
never realize what's in the non-physical level.
Yes.
Only the
Because
meditators can
our
assess that.
original identity is there only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most majority of the people think of the physical world, or physical body, but beyond that we have the non-physical body. None there unless you come to PSS movement, Patrija's teachings, your teachings, your books. Only
Yes.
all this will give us the knowledge on this, the non-physical side of our
Yes.
being. There is a
I'm really
physical being
grateful
in
to
us.
my master, which he gives me this opportunity to share the wisdom through spiritual India and spiritual science. Because this is whatever inside me, I always produce all the information through the magazines. So through you and through all this platform, I am really grateful to my master, Patriji. Always such a wonderful platform he gave me. I'm really happy for that. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Through that platform of spiritual India, spiritual science,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great work. It's not
Yes,
easy to have a bi-monthly magazine of that magnitude. Two magazine, not one, two,
Yeah.
and to create the concept and get the material.
Yes.
That's very great important, sir. So
Please
my
make
kudos to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let us put the question and answers, sir.
Yes, can.
See any of the members from the audience, please raise some questions, masters. Sir is here for you.
Yeah, anyone can, any kind of questions related to spirituality you can ask. And please subscribe. Yes, sir.
Namaskaram.
Namaste. Yeah.
మీ పేరు సాయి కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు, మీకు ఏమి బంధం ఉందా? Are you related to Master
Sai Kumar Reddy? No, we are spiritual friends. That is the greatest relationship.
Because you place more or less you look like him, sir.
Yes.
Your spiritual bandhas.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Master, maybe my question can be very silly for you, but I just wanted to get a clarification.
Yeah.
Actually, what is the relationship between mind and the brain?
See, yeah, okay. Ask.
Yeah, if we so without our brain, can we have our mind?
Yes. A wonderful question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my dear friends, I will tell my own example. Okay. So I used to have lots and lots of meditation. Almost for 3 years, I didn't stop any single day. So I have a wonderful experience. All this information is not from the books, whatever I spoke to you right now, because it's some of my own personal experience and some information from other masters. So what happens when for your question, I'll give you my own experience. The first time I came to know that the mind is not operating in the brain, because when I sat in meditation, after some time, after almost 1.5 hours early in the morning, around 4 to 6 o'clock, after 6 o'clock, just I laid down and I didn't sleep. I'm totally aware of my breathing continuously. Just I slept like this and I totally aware of myself, and slowly I was moving away from the body.
Oh.
Out of body experience the first time.
Oh.
So many times I had. It's my regular practice, and I used to have a number of out of body experience. Slowly I was moving away from the body. Slowly I came to know that, okay, after some time I just saw my body laying down over there.
Oh.
Okay. I saw my entire body clearly, very clear, like an object.
Okay.
Very clearly. Then after this experience, that means who is seeing the body? Then where is the brain? My awareness, my consciousness shifts from the physical brain to the subtle one. Because the mind is not existing in the brain or in the physical body. Then I came to know that no, the mind is existing apart from the body. I am the subjective area because I am in the energy field. I know that my mind is not existing here in the body. I can see my body clearly. Then I thought, yes, I want to go to through the closed door in the morning 6 o'clock. The main entrance was closed, and I want to move through the door outside of my house. And slowly I moved out of the
Wow.
closed door, right? Then
Oh.
it is see the whole concept, whatever we discuss here, this experience gives you a lot of information. Now my mind is not operating in so many ways. It's not scattered. Like how I came this, how I am going to die. Or if you have so many thoughts, immediately you confused and again you come back and locked into the physical body. But because I am fully aware of myself, I am fully charged, a meditative energy field. I know that I am away from my body. I can see my body, and my thought operating system is only a single thought. I want to move through the door. That's it. I move. Again, I saw a plant, a tulsi tree is there. So I want to sit in front of the tulsi tree. Only single thought. See, the operating system is how beautifully it is operating. Only single thought. I went to the plants, so many plants in front of my house, and I observed all those things. I communicated few things about through the energy. I communicated with the plants, and slowly then afterwards, again only single thought. The paper boy has stored the morning paper, newspaper. So I want to see the headlines. Only single thought again. I went there. I saw the entire headlines of the newspaper.
Okay.
This is practical, my own experience. All this
Yes.
process is going, my body is, I know that my body is sleeping in the hall
Yeah.
where I meditated, and simultaneously I know that I am operating with the mind and consciousness out of my house. After seeing this, and slowly again I came to my body. I saw my body lying there, and slowly I merged. Slowly. I used to hear my breathing also. Slowly, I merged into the body. After then, slowly I woke up and I went there, opened the door, and saw the newspaper headlines. Yes, it is there exactly. These are the experiments I used to do in the earlier days. That's how I am here. That's how I can able to speak authentically because of this subject.
Fantastic. This is called astral travel. Is it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
Great.
my mind, at that time only I came to know that my mind is not in the physical body. So I am, even without your brain also, you can access your,
Yeah. Okay.
have
Okay,
that capacity. Thank
okay,
you.
I understand.
Yeah.
But as a meditators, we do meditation and then we activate our astral body to travel.
Yes.
How about ordinary people who don't meditate, without their brain, master, can they have mind?
Anybody have their mind, because when they don't know, they are thinking, where they are not aware, they sleep and they go access to the subconscious mind, whatever they feel, they think. Again, in the dreams also, they feel the same kind of things through the dreams, because when they sleep, the subconscious mind opens, and when it opens, they
Correct.
see the dreams. But neither they are aware in the day-to-day life, neither they are aware of the night. So that whole chapter is
Correct.
unaware. So this is the thing happens.
Okay.
So by regular practices, sincere practice, naturally all these things will happen. Maybe some people may not have this kind of experience like me, but once I have this experience, same things happens in everyone also, for you, for everyone. I am not a special candidate. I learned this art, I experienced this through meditation. That's it.
Great, master. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great effort. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there's question in the chat box. Maybe you can answer questions.
So someone typed, anyone who is not able to sit, especially elders, and physically challenged, can do it laying down, just observing. Yes, yes, they can. Or they can just relax in a relaxed chair, or they can lay down and observe the breathing. No problem. If the body cannot support, so they can do that. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, I invite more questions.
Yep.
Yeah, Master Subramanian Tataya is on this.
Yes, Master.
Yep.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
It's a beautiful subject, Master.
Yeah.
Energy and matter is not an ordinary subject. No?
Yeah.
Energy you can't see, matter we can see.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, I want to, because I've been, in fact, going into this recently for some time,
Okay.
of this energy and everything all. But of course, every day we're doing meditation.
Yeah.
And this morning something happened. No?
Yeah.
As usual, I woke up in the morning.
Huh.
Then after washing my face, sat down again. Then sat down, I just observed my breath.
Yeah.
Observe breath and the soft, gentle, and ordinary breath, natural
Yes.
coming to the center, coming back. Just observing one. Within minutes, I went in a different, this one. The breath became less.
Yes.
When the breath became less, I was very calm, beautiful, and peaceful, this thing like that, no?
Yes.
And then no thoughts at all.
Yeah.
So
Great,
within
great.
it came to that stage.
Huh.
Then after that, normally I'll be more than 1 hour visiting there. After 30-35 minutes, I got up already. No? Got up and then I opened the eyes, told thank you and came back. So,
Very
but,
nice. Yeah.
but the energy I received was fantastic.
Oh.
It's compared to more than 2 hours sitting down there. No? There's so much
Oh.
energy received.
Very nice.
So what I was reading in the books, everything, no? To conserve the energy is very important.
Yes.
So conserve the energy, he said, you must be very careful. You must take optimal diet and silence.
Yes.
And careful of the 5 senses.
Yes.
So I was observing today. I was teaching TV. Okay, stopped teaching TV.
Yes.
I don't say. I then go in the morning.
Yes.
I was watering the plants, everything and all. I was in nature. Came back. I was reading the books, listening to video. Came back. So that means today I was not losing the energy. No? Most of the energy I was conserving.
To conserve the energy is not losing the energy. Equal proportion.
No. So then I went again. And evening, after a short while, I had a nap. Then again woke up, and then went out.
Yeah.
Took my, listening to what you call a video. That all today on spiritual this thing. No?
Yes, yes, yes.
Then came, sat outside my son, seeing the sky and the greenery about everything. Just opening the eyes and observing only. I didn't say anything.
So
listening
nice.
Observing, I can see the energy flowing in my body. No?
Very nice. Superb.
I can feel the body. So why I'm telling this? But something really happened today. Just not before I came, I was in Singapore Center. No? I was there for 1 hour before I joined you.
Yeah.
In fact, about 3 weeks ago, I had a fall because my dogs jumped on me. I fall and my right distant shoulder was very painful. No, every day.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened today? I was concentrating on my meditation. I was sending the energy to that particular part. No?
Yes.
Energy in a particular part. Now I can raise up the hands. I can raise up. For last 3 weeks, I can't raise up. I can do it like that only. No? I can go, I can go up like that.
Great, super.
So I can see the difference. That's why that you say the energy and then the one pointedness, I think is very, 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 very important. I think intensive meditation is very
when you access the higher energies, naturally you are giving the body to the same.
Just about 8:30, you know.
Yeah.
8:30 when I started, I was there, and now I can feel it. Now I was just doing it. What is that? The pain has lessened. Got pain that's
because the higher energies flush out the whatever the disturbance is there. It flushes out, and everything will clear.
That's
very nice, sir. Wonderful experience.
Thank you,
great.
Sir.
Very nice to hear you.
Thank you, Master Lachu. Master Rachu, the great
Thank you.
master there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one more question. I think
Rachu
in
master,
the chat
thank you very
box.
much, master.
Thank you.
Sure, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Madam
Yeah.
Gauri has raised a question.
Yeah.
One sister Gauri.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am.
My name is Gauri. I have
Yeah.
a question.
Mm.
Why we have dreams? What is the purpose of the dreams, especially when I am fully aware what's happening in the dreams?
See, aware of the dreams is like aware of yourself. When you are not aware of your dreams, it is called some kind of subconscious mind is operating. If you are clear, you are totally aware of your dreams. That means you know that your physical body is sleeping and you are accessing the information directly. That means you are totally aware of your dreams. So you should know that you are dreaming yourself. That means you are dreaming at that time. Then the subject is very clear. So hello.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about your experience, few experiences or any kind of experience.
Well, experience such as I seen my cousins
Huh?
dead and
Yes,
such
precognition.
like that.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
some other like frightening dreams, like a tiger chasing me, tiger stalking me, shark. It's like a very scary dreams, and I'm basically aware the face, the expression of those animals, and I want to know the meaning behind of these animals came into my dreams.
Yes, I'll tell you because your subconscious system, that means you are whatever you are accessing when you do meditation, any kind of spiritual activities, your energies, the higher energies goes into the deeper level, it flushes out. Whatever the blocks inside your subconscious mind, when you are asleep, when you are relaxed, naturally it comes out and it blobs out and it goes away through the dreams. You are relieving your fears, you are relieving your past lives, any kind of blocks inside you. It comes through the images, all your fears, your emotional blocks, it relieves through the dreams. Most of the person, they believe that it is real, but your subconscious memory, your subconscious blocks is totally relieving you from that point. If you are fear about all these things or animals, anything in your past incarnations, or you are attacked by any kind of tigers or attacked by any kind of animals, naturally the fear stores into your subconscious system and it settles there because the energy, you cannot see it. It will be there, but now when you totally relaxed, when you are fully energetic, when you are totally relaxed, when you are in a deep sleep, slowly the energy blobs up. The subconscious knots is there, no? It loses the grips. It comes out as through the dreams. So you are relieving yourself all the fears. Sometimes your precognition may be there. That is, you can explore, you can experience someone's death, your friends or your relatives. Yes, it happens also. You can just, because of your high energy zone, a total relaxation in total silence and deeper state of sleeps. When you are in a deep sleep, naturally these kind of things happens because you are operating your own subconscious levels. You are going deeper inside the energy levels. So any kind of disturbances is there, it comes like all these things. So nothing is permanent. It comes and it goes.
So you're trying to say that whatever happened in the dreams, it's
Yes,
not necessarily going to happen in real life, right?
absolutely. Sometimes it's kind of precognition. That means you may experience one or two experiences, but most of the dreams you don't want to analyze all these things. Don't analyze any kind of dreams. Let it come all especially when you are in higher zones, when you are doing meditation, when you sleep, when you go into the deep sleep, naturally all these blocks will evaporate through the energy via through the dreams or something. Let it go. You will be free slowly, slowly. Don't
Thank,
analyze.
okay, sir. Thank you for the enlightening answers, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Certainly, it's a very enlightening answer, sir. I think she has been bugging her for so long. She
Yeah,
finally got a good answer.
yeah, thank you.
So I have a personal question now. Normally, I won't put question. See,
Yes,
now
sir.
in my dreams, sir,
Yes, sir.
I used to read books with closed eyes. Is there such a phenomena in any of your books reading? You've read so many books.
Yes, yes, sir. You can.
Hmm?
As a regular meditator, you
Ah.
can access. Even my personal experience,
Ah.
I used to read a lot of books. See, my bedroom is like a Mirarapa cave.
Yeah.
It's like a cave. I used to meditate or reading books. Sometimes I used to read book like this when I lay down after reading 10 pages. So even when I lay down, I used to read the almost 20 or 30 pages continuously, even laying down, closing my eyes also. Because when you are this third eye will open this access to the information which is there the continuously. So you can read from here directly. Directly you can access the objective phenomena through the subjective area. That is called through the third eye, you can read all the information.
Yeah, I can read about at least 1 or 2 paragraphs fully, you know. That's what's really.
Yes, I used to read
With closed
20
eyes, with closed eyes.
with
Yeah.
closed eyes only. That's what
Yes,
even
yes.
I had the same kind of experience. When your high energy zone, when your third eye ajna chakra opens, even when you close also, the reading will continue. 1 or 2 paragraphs. I used to read 20 pages
Yeah, 1 or 2
continuously.
paragraphs, yes.
20 pages continuously.
Ah.
When I woke up, then when I read, then I used to correct. All these pages I already read.
Oh, true experience. Yes, yes.
Yeah, because the open big book is on my chest only. I used to keep the book on my chest, open book like this here. Then my both hands like this. I used to sleep like this. Then after coming back to my senses, so in that particular period, I used to read 20, 30 pages continuously from here. Very fast.
Good. Great experience.
So this happens, all this, when you access, that's what all the session is, because we have so much in behind our physical senses, we don't access. So all these natural possibilities are there. So it happens naturally.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
The masters, now I want to say, give another 2-3 minutes. Anybody want to raise some questions, masters? Since good answering session here, Q&A session is going very well. I welcome more questions from other masters. Otherwise, we can.
And I want all the masters to subscribe the Spiritual India and Spiritual Science. Lakshmanaya sir, please.
Yeah, we are subscribing, sir. We are subscribing.
Encourage all the members to subscribe, because a meditator, it is like a companion, a wonderful companion magazines, because they can explore so many concepts like this every day.
Okay, sir. I will.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes,
I hope
sir.
you can answer.
Yes,
A
yes.
few years back, I think I've read this. I think I might be going out of the topic over here, but this
No, it's
thought
okay.
came. I had this. I read. I think in Pyramid Valley, I read one book regarding the Mayan civilization. And I know we and then when I was reading it, then suddenly it says that the Mayan civilization did not go extinct, but they just simply vanished.
Yes.
So can you like explain that a bit? As
Because
in they thought their work was done and they just left.
no, it's not like that. See, the human consciousness is always, we have a wonderful opportunities. The Mayan civilization is highly spiritual, evolved civilization. But what happens when you are in high energy zones, you should be very careful. As you grow spiritually, you must aware of your own potential. You must aware of your own consciousness. Simultaneously, you must aware of the whole humanity and the whole earth and beyond. But what happens when the spiritual ego involves? Instantly, you will drop down from the higher state to the lower state. This is where the Mayan civilization dropped, totally vanished, because they have a tremendous thought power. Because at that time they used to access all the wonderful information throughout the cosmos. They are very highly spiritual beings. Through their thought, they disturbed themselves and they destroyed the entire civilization. Because they have a wonderful power, but they don't know how to use it. At point of they survived many years like that, but some kind of disturbances were there after long periods of time. So the entire civilization, because they doomed themselves. They stepped into the negative zones. Slowly, they doomed themselves. But Mayan civilization is wonderful civilization.
Are they, again, from the same book that I read, I mean, are the Mayan civilizations humans born, or they other beings from other world coming to the earth?
Well, most of, yes, correct, you are right. They used most of the negative souls, they used to incarnate in those areas, different areas, and they spoiled the whole this thing, because there was no mesh called entering into the earth zone at that time. So some negative souls, they disturbed the entire phenomenon at that time. The whole civilization lost. Yes, it's a great subject. So few glimpses we can speak, but we cannot go into deeper into those subjects right now.
There's one more question in the chat box from Miss Vimala or Vim, I don't know. Vim. Why do we have swirling experience during meditation?
Yeah, during meditation. Because when you receive the energy through the Sahasrara, because we have three nadis, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, and Sushumna Nadi in the middle. When you receive the high energies, so your body naturally not used to the higher energies initially. So it want to receive and it want to settle, it want to observe. The body used to acclimatize the energies. It takes some time. It cannot flow directly into the body. So it needs some time to adjust into the body. That's why the body rotates, so that your nervous system and entire your body will shuffle for some time. Slowly, the energy, the incoming energy, slowly, your body absorbs until it totally, each and every cell absorbs the whole cosmic energy. So it moves. Not everyone, some persons, if there are any blocks in the certain areas, naturally your body moves like this or like this, or you may fall down like this, or you may go backwards. Because the energy takes position into the body. The higher works in the lower. The higher energies floating towards your physical body, naturally it takes the opportunity to move through the body. So somebody may move like this, because until the energy adjusts, acclimatize into the body, settle down into the body moves. That's it. Allow the body, when you are in meditation, allow the body to move or bend or any kind of thing. Allow it. Don't try to sit straight or I am falling down. No, I want to sit straight. No, not like that. Allow the body, allow the energy. Allowing the body means allowing the energy to do the work. Thank you. Is that clear, sir?
Very, very clear, sir.
Yeah.
Wonderful explanations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
The whole Malaysian team, I'm very happy giving this opportunity. Lakshmana Garu, happy to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Meet you again in different
Yeah, I hope
topics.
things come back to normal. We can fly to Hyderabad. To see.
Sure, always
So-
welcome. You
so
can stay
beautiful,
here in
sir.
Spiritual India office.
The session went off very well, especially our Q&A session.
Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very enlightening answers. Very
Yes.
enlightening. So on behalf of the
All the Malaysian Masters Spiritual India
Malaysian
team,
Masters,
on behalf of Spiritual India team, I am inviting you whenever you are free. You can come to Hyderabad. You can stay in Spiritual India office because you can stay here. We have a wonderful library, bedroom, meditation center. Everything is here. Whoever comes to India, please visit Hyderabad Spiritual India office. Always welcome for all the masters. Thank you.
Hopefully.
so me now on behalf of Malaysian Masters,
Yeah.
I thank you one more time, sir, for gracing our platform today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.